Day 71, 11:19 a.m. Most of the housemates are in the bedroom.
Morning, bye-bye. Very pretty this morning.
Yeah, it's my special pretty face in the mornings.
This week, Amy, Jonty and Cara Louise face a public vote, alongside the twins, Amanda and Sam. Yesterday, as part of the time travel task, Big Brother showed all the nominations to the housemates who received the most nominations this week: Amy, Jonty and Cara Louise. As Big Brother has shown housemates footage of nominations, they'll not be punished for discussing nominations today.
Well, none of us knows when we're going or anything, but I do think two of us are here certainly for 2 more days, and one of us is here for a week and 2 days.
Either way, your time is numbered.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I didn't actually...
You know, if we'd been tactical about the nominations, if you and Amy and me hadn't blasted away at each other, because I mean, we're not a very effective little group busy fighting each other.
No, I know.
If we'd all, obviously we didn't know this was going to happen, but if we targeted certain people
No, I know.
in the old team, we could have taken at least one of them down with us, and I can think of which one that would have been.
Amanda, Sam, Carol, Jerry and Brian are in the bedroom.
Are you fed up? I can see you fed up.
Big way.
In a big way. It's a zig.
Where is the burn? I'm thinking, what am I doing here? And afterwards, yeah, okay, there's a good thing.
Oh, sure.
Big shock. Didn't expect me at all. After Sunday left, he kind of cut me off. I was getting kind of frustrated. He said, I think I'm intellectually superior and I have, very arrogant. Well, you know what? He can accuse me for everything, but the intellectually superior, I think is really, really unfair.
I don't think you're arrogant. I think sometimes you do.
I'm harsh, I don't have
I think
tact.
you have an air but that's just who you are and how you are, and so I don't think anything's going to change on that score, and shouldn't have to either, but sometimes you'll go on and on saying things to the guys.
Yeah, just to tease.
And some of them brush it off. Liam generally brushes it off.
Oh, Liam was the first.
Zig always takes stuff.
Yeah, it takes very seriously.
Yeah.
But what is that?
What?
Is it sensitivity? Is it insecurity? How would you call it?
I'm not sure what that's about, really. And he will complain about people not listening to him, but he switches off and sometimes even walks away when you're talking to him, and doesn't listen at all. And he knows that because I've told him.
Ziggy is in the diary room.
How are you today, Ziggy?
Not so good. The nominations last night came out, and I feel pretty bad about it. But also I put Jerry forward, and I told him last night, and I probably would have told him and got myself in trouble if he was up anyway. He told me that I wasn't loyal and stuff, and I hadn't kept loyal to the group. But it's got so intense in here that at some stage the group is going to have to break, and that's it. And if I was the first person to make it happen today, then fine. Tracy's view on things is that you come in on your own, you leave on your own. You didn't come in with friends. You can't help people irritating you. We've been here a while. I'm 10 weeks in, and if this is the first time I felt this, and I've come out and said it, then.
(12:22 p.m). Sam, Amanda, Tracy and Brian are in the bedroom.
Piece of wood of death.
Some of the housemates are in the garden. Ziggy and Carol are at the bar, talking about Jerry.
Just find I found him extremely irritating now.
Yeah.
I don't want you to think that I'm not being loyal to the group or whatever,
Yeah.
but I haven't been in there and done anything to you, Liam ever,
Yeah.
Brian ever, the twins ever. And I thought, well, I never ever Jerry have ever nominated before.
Yeah.
Never.
I was shocked when Jerry said, you know, 3 people have nominated him. So I was thinking, who the hell's that then?
What I'm saying is that I'm not the only person who's been feeling this.
And interesting because...
Oh, listen to me.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, I'm not the only person.
No, I know.
And maybe I was the person who went outside the box and out of the group.
Yeah.
You know, and I do feel very loyal to the group, and I think I have been.
But I love him to bits, but
I do love him to
he
bits, so
irritates me. I go into the dining room, not very often, but when I do, I say, oh, God, he's irritated me again. But, you know, I get on his nerves as well. And he is very loyal, you see. That's...
Well, I think we've got loyal as well.
Yeah, that may be...
God, I never thought you felt so bad about doing these things.
Jerry and Brian are in the living area.
So, I'm in the process of picking up the pieces, putting them back together, and survive for another week. It's fine, you know, as I said, it doesn't make any difference, you know, if somebody's here.
I think, like you said, you've got a different way of telling people things that possibly a lot of us in this house have never heard before in such a blunt manner or fashion. That's probably something we've got to think about.
Yeah. But I think the climate has changed now. I'm definitely more suspicious now, than I was before.
Are you more suspicious of?
I want to say. But, you know...
There are few people you're more suspicious of?
Well, no. It's not about being suspicious just like that. It's just few people who want to win. Simple as that. There is some... I'm not that competitive.
I struggle sometimes, even now, in all honesty, struggling to think, well, are these friendships and are these alliances, what you said alliances, are these friendships actually real? And I think to myself, if such...
You know how much I show... You know, loyalty for me means everything. Everything.
1:29 p.m. Tracy, Carol and Ziggy are in the bathroom.
Chase, just give Brian or Liam their shorts back, really.
What's wrong with them?
I said she should give Brian or Liam their shorts back.
My shorts. I love my shorts. I know, they're great.
Carl, Louise and Liam are in the bedroom.
Nobody likes me. Nobody wants to be my friend.
Think you're Brian?
No.
With this footing over the top.
Nobody wants to love me. So
I might as well just kill myself. I want to go home. I wouldn't at all take it personal. I know that people who I've nominated in the past haven't been people that I dislike.
Yeah.
Or anything like that, you know.
It's just, I think it's just the fact that it's just like, it made me like, I wasn't angry at anyone, it just made me think like, God, this is how I've been coming across, this is no good, like, I shouldn't be doing this. Don't want to be like, looking at myself like, God, Kai, you were in the Big Brother house, something you wanted so badly, and all you could do was like, sit there and just stare into space.
For me, I'm really shit at what do you call it?
At what?
Consoling people and things like that. So
I know, well, you said that the other day, didn't you?
you know, I try, but I'm just having it like, so I just end up having to leave because I'm going to make matters worse. By making like, you know...
You're very sweet.
That's what it's like. I'll be like, and then make a stupid shit joke that will probably make matters worse. Well, man, don't worry, you'll be dead soon anyway, or something like that, you know.
Jonty is in the diary room.
Jonty, how do you think the House has changed in light of what was seen in terms of nominations?
It was a very happy, jolly house, and now it's quite a miserable house. I don't think anybody's feeling really happy about what happened. And Cara, I know, of the 3 new people, I think was probably the one who was the most miserable because of the dreadful B word, the boring word. Nobody wants to be called out. That is quite horrible. Well, I think everyone in their own way is not finding it very easy. We've all discussed this, the new people. We're not considered to be part of the house, and we're dead in the water, basically. Anybody who survives this Friday will go next Friday, and that's the end of us.
What do you think your fellow housemates think of you?
I think there are some people that probably wouldn't be that fussed if I disappeared and they didn't ever see me again. But at the same time, they could sort of tolerate me if I'm there. And obviously, everyone would rather be liked than be tolerated. But on the other hand, it's probably better being tolerated than being really loathed. And like I say, I don't think there's anybody here. I haven't picked up those vibes from it, but I don't think there's anybody that really hates me. I just think there are quite a few people here that probably wouldn't be particularly bothered if they didn't see me again. And that is a bit of a shame. I'm sorry about that and, you know, whatever I've done to... Well, I know what I've done, but, you know, to wind people up. But that's the way things are.
2:29 p.m. Some of the housemates are in the garden.
If I buy you any film we get out of here.
My favourite one's well.
Hey, if I've got to watch one of these films on night,
You have to buy.
I'll buy you one and I'll watch one of yours, and then you have to buy me one and you have to watch one of mine.
I
Is that a
can't
deal?
sit to watch a boys' film, no, I promise.
But I can't sit to watch one of your little cheesy chick flick cringe moments.
Trust me, everyone loves scary films.
But everyone loves boy films.
Ask Liam, he's watched them all.
Liam likes them, really, that's why.
Carol, Jonty and Sam are in the bathroom.
Wow, it's so hot, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is.
Liam and Ziggy are in the living area.
I notice with every new person that leaves,
Yeah.
you see a different side of another person open up.
Yeah, big time.
Strange, that.
Tracy. I haven't seen anything what I've seen in the last however long.
Right.
Never. It's actually very, very funny.
She is quite
Very
funny,
funny.
isn't
Witty. Just very straight out of line. But never seen it, kind of never really seen it before, maybe.
she? Right.
And I think she's been
I've said a couple of times about her that I didn't think it was out much of her.
out, there was nothing else to her. No, I've said that before as well. She's just, you know, her vocabulary is like straight down the line, that's it. There's loads more than. I've had a couple of conversations with her. I think a few people have, you know, and I think she's thought the same maybe about other people.
Aye.
But she's very funny. I was sitting in bed last night, we're both sitting in bed opposite each other. I go, Trace, what are you doing? She goes, I'm playing with myself. And I say, that's funny, so am I.
I mean, even down to things like her offering us cigarettes and that.
Yeah. I've been in there and I put her up before.
What?
I've been in there and put her up before.
Yeah, me too.
So Carol came around to me today and said, she put me up in that time that it was going a bit dodgy with Chanel. And Carol, I wasn't really speaking, not speaking to her, but, you know, she wasn't approving of what was going on and stuff.
Aye.
She said to me this morning, she went in there and put me up.
Aye.
Yeah.
Fucking what? But that was a bit of a shock to the old system.
Yeah.
What did you say to me, you fucking bitch?
I know what to say. Because I turned around to her and I said, you know, I put myself in it and I said, oh, you know, I haven't done to you and, you know, I'd like to think you haven't done it. And she goes, well, actually, she's a funny old woman, isn't she?
Aye.
Not old, but elder.
(2:47 p.m. Some of the housemates are in the garden. Carol and Liam are in the kitchen.
You all right?
Oh, I am cool.
The important thing is generally the survival of the group. For as long as possible.
Yep.
And so, for people coming in from outside, it's always been difficult, particularly late on.
Yeah.
Amanda is in the diary room.
How has today been in the Big Brother house?
I think Amy, Cara and Jonty are dead fine now. I hope they are, because I got really upset last night. I felt so bad on Cara. At first I thought that she thought that me and Sam thought. This sounds so complicated. I thought that she thought that we thought that she was annoying. Not annoying. Where you can't confront someone. Awkward, 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 awkward. And I was like, no! And that made her dead upset. And I was like, no, 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 no. We so know what you're trying to do, Big Brother, trying to make us argue. How very rude. But I can't really feel the task.
That was so harsh on us. My brother, I'm becoming a vegetarian for this week. I can't eat meat. I will not. Especially, I will not be able to look at things that look like animal, just because that skin thing. The first memory I woke up with was skinning an animal. So I think I'd just prefer to live off cereal and salad.
Amanda, who are you getting on with in the house?
Everyone really. Absolutely everyone. Like, I'd still say, like, I hang more around with, like, Liam, Brian, like, them guys. I don't know, absolutely everyone at the minute.
Apart from Sam, who do you feel closest to in the house?
Probably say Liam. But I guess I've always said that. I just think it's just because, I don't know, spent the most time with Liam, maybe, if you know what I mean. Just like he's had fun and stuff. I'd probably say Liam, yeah.
4:18 p.m. Big Brother has gathered housemates on the sofas for today's task. Tracy has just returned from the diary room with instructions to read out to the group.
Housemates, for today's task, Big Brother is conducting an important scientific experiment. Today, housemates will be working with Big Brother to find out if eating cheese before you go to sleep causes weird dreams.
Fucking hell, I'm gonna have some right weird ones.
In order to carry out this experiment, Big Brother has provided housemates with a variety of cheeses to eat, including vegan and vegetarian cheese.
Yeah.
Big Brother has also provided each housemate with a highly technical dream-enhancing cheesy helmet.
Cheesy helmet?
As the twins, Amanda and Sam, are now one housemate, Big Brother has provided them with a special double cheesy helmet. On Big Brother's instructions, housemates must put on their dream-enhancing helmets and eat as much cheese as they can before drifting off to sleep into a dream-like state.
Sweet.
Whilst housemates are sleeping, Big Brother will create a dream scene in the garden.
Wow! Exciting!
If one or more housemates manage to successfully dream about the special dream sequence that are going on in the garden, housemates will have passed today's task.
So we have to...
Housemates will be called to the diary room in due course to discuss their dreams. Don't have nightmares. Big Brother.
Can you just go and clarify something? I'm not sure which is the vegan and vegetarian cheese. Is it just the three with the bits in?
Probably the ones with the thingies in it.
Because that's crap in it, really. They could have done a lot better than that. I mean, they're all the same cheese. Same bit of cheese.
Oh no, I'm going to do it as well.
A bit stupid.
I don't think the idea is to enjoy the cheese.
Carol, I'm assuming that that soft one, even though it doesn't have a thing on, that will be vegetarian.
I've never
right?
had British
I think
one.
soft cheese
Wait,
always is.
no,
but...
Also, that one's Dutch,
No, you can't
and
eat
Dutch
it,
cheese
it's
is
cheese.
vegetarian.
Yeah, the Edam.
Yeah, so it would
Can we put it on toast?
This is Big Brother. Housemates must now put on their individual cheesy helmets and ensure they are securely fastened.
Could you just ask?
What do you want me to ask?
If only the three that have been four that have got a thing in are vegetarian, vegan, or are most of them.
So we've got a dream about what the dream state's going to be in the garden. That's what we've got a dream about.
So we need to be inventive.
Oh, yeah. We've got 1 hour.
I'm having a great time, even the cheesy helmet.
This is Big Brother. Housemates, please eat some cheese.
Oh, yeah! Cheese up, baby!
Cheese.
That cheese as well?
Yeah. Have some cheese.
Is that the vegan one?
It's the vegan one.
We'll grab the vegetarian one as well.
You get a plate.
What's the matter?
That is vile, that's the same.
Is it not good?
That.
That's Stilton.
Vile.
Oh, this is nice.
That's quite
Vile.
Oh, I'm getting into the cheese slices, like, it's what I'm talking about.
Twins are good at this, they're extra cheesy.
Do you like cheese?
I hate cheese. I've never had cheese like this in my life since I was probably about 5.
We've got 4 vegetarians now.
I thought all cheese was vegetarian.
No, because it's got the lining of the
animal
stomach in
red,
it.
it's got the animal, the lining of the stomach of
Oh. A bit of hush, please.
Big Brother's dimming the light.
Oh, yes!
Get on.
You sure?
This is ridiculous.
I do hope they're going to give us the Hoover. Can we have the Hoover, love?
Carol, chill about the bloody cleaning for a minute.
Well, it's all over the floor. Jerry, don't. Just sit down. Don't bloody tread it all in. I just think they're really unimaginative when it comes to vegetarians. And they just, well, it's just going to be the same old crap. I do get annoyed. They've got no imagination when it comes to vegetarians.
Who's still bit?
Try it.
Oh, clanky
That
chops.
cheese is nice. I like that cheese.
Which one?
Cheddar.
Oh, the cheddar one.
Cheddar's my favourite cheese.
Hey, excuse me.
Thanks, John T.
(5:41 p.m). Housemates have been napping on the sofas for 1 hour. They've been attempting to tune their dreams into Big Brother's dream sequence. If they've dreamt of a clown, a hot dog or Kylie Minogue, all in white masks, they'll pass the task.
Did anyone pass out a little?
I was in and out. I did.
No, I kept having the bloody hat was too.
Carrie looked cheesed off in the corner.
I'm fucking cheesed off.
I thought that about an hour ago, but I thought I'd
Well, when I first started, when I was wearing it and the thing was going around, I was getting a bit nauseous and the head was going a bit like that.
This is Big Brother. Would Amanda and Sam come to the dining room?
It's disgraceful. It's all over the set. It's disgusting.
They look like two girls that me, myself and Irene.
We're Siamese now. We are Siamese.
Short and sweet, Carol, short and sweet.
Yeah, short and sweet. I want to get me washing done and out. Another fucking day wasted.
Carol, you are in a wonderful mood today.
I am.
Hello? Hi there. Oh, my shoulders. Oh, my neck. Ouch.
Hello, Amanda. Hello,
Hi.
Sam.
This is the uncomfortable thing you've ever done in your life. This is so mean. Joining us together like this. She doesn't move when I want to.
She doesn't move when I want to.
Did you manage to dream, twins?
Yeah.
We had the same one.
dream.
Which
How
is
weird
weird.
is that? It was kind of like a jungle bungalow type of place because it had like the bouncing castle and it had like big exaggerated like balls and like balloons and like these like animals and animals. Yeah. Maybe like those little candy floss things and everything, wasn't there? It's quite sexy. Maybe a clown or something was there. Yeah, I dressed up. It was just like a fairyland, wasn't it? Circus. It's more sexy.
Amanda and Sam, you may now return to your fellow housemates.
Can we take our helmet off?
Housemates must keep their cheesy helmets on until instructed to remove them by Big Brother.
Okay. Bye.
Why don't I believe you, Jerry?
Your friend's an animal.
Well, she was punk. She was a punk.
She was an animal.
She was a punk.
She was an animal because she used to get older than mine.
Done.
Can you take it off?
What?
Can you take it off yet?
No. You have to keep it on.
If we get like neck strain fighters, can we go to the hospital and blame Big Brother?
Neck strain-itis.
This is Big Brother. Would Carol come to the dining room?
Carol, yeah.
I wouldn't like to be Big Brother right now.
Hello, Carol.
Hello. Actually, before I start, I thought it could have been a very imaginative task. I'm very pissed off again because of the lack of imagination of whoever got the cheeses. On a practical level, you could have put some slip things over the sofas because they're now filthy with melted cheese.
Carol, did you manage to have any dreams?
No.
Hello, Bill. Yeah, some fuckers come round my house and spread my fucking living room with cheddar. What's all that about? You want to get down here now? Because otherwise I'm going to throw this cheddar out the window.
Told him I never went to sleep. There was insufficient bloody vegetarian soup. They need to be a bit...
This is Big Brother. Would Liam come to the dining room?
Up yours, you arse. Anyway, I'm not telling you what I dreamt, but somebody died.
Hello, Liam.
Oh, then me old cheddar head. How's it hanging?
Liam, did the cheese and your dream-enhancing cheesy helmet help you have any weird dreams?
Not any weirder than usual, so I don't suppose they help, but one of the twins taking us round to a side room, pointing through a window as if we could see a cameraman or something like that, and then seeing all these people out on the lawn with white masks and this big pile of white, like, pillowy stuff covering something, and I think it had like them brown sandbags what they used in World War II as well. Maybe clowns, I don't know.
Thank you, Liam.
Cheers.
Big Brother has listened to your description of your dream. You may now join your fellow housemates on the sofas.
Cheers, Tom.
As Sam, Amanda and Liam dreamt about clowns and people in white masks, housemates have passed the task and will receive a reward of booze later. 8:25 p.m. Amanda, Brian and Sam are in the caravan.
I felt bad for Cara, but at the same time, I couldn't nominate anyone else out of us lot, so...
Yeah, I did a friend in the diary room went like this, I goes, because they asked me about like how they feel, and I goes like this, because I couldn't sit near what I went like, I thought that she thought that I thought that she made me think that I felt awkward around her. Do you get me? I thought.
Or you thought that she thought that she thought that you was thinking awkward of her.
She thought that... No, I thought that she thought that I thought that she felt awkward. No, that you feel. I thought that she thought that I thought that she makes you feel awkward around her. Yeah.
Jerry and Jonty are at the pool.
There's no other gays here. I don't want to represent the gay community at all. I'm not here to, to represent them at all. I'm just representing myself.
Yes, no, absolutely.
But, there's always a fear that, because that's it, you're the, you're the local, gay guy, and people want to say, oh God, that's what gay people are like. As I said, I'm the only gay in the village. It kind of makes you more prominent in that, if it's three of us, you notice.
I suppose I'm the only virgin in the village, but I'm not representing I don't represent anybody.
I don't think there's many of you. It's always associated with nerd and crazy style pics.
Because for me, I don't go three flying figs about it, but a lot of people would. So you probably have met them without knowing it, and they've probably been too embarrassed to say that.
You never know.
Cara Louise and Carol are in the kitchen. Liam and Amy are in the bedroom.
I haven't even got my ears pierced, so I don't know what it feels like.
Not bad, honest. You get a stud and you just go... It doesn't hurt.
No, I can't.
You never, just been tempted just to push a bit of a threshold and just think, I wonder if I could physically push something through my own body.
No.
Neither have I.
There's pain thresholds I've pushed, but not ones that have involved me thinking, I know, let's stab myself with something.
No pain thresholds have we pushed.
Not ones that we need to discuss in here.
Okay.
But no, I have
Let's discuss them.
Let's not.
Oh, I wouldn't mind pushing some pain thresholds right now.
Oh, don't say that.
Ooh.
That makes two of us. If you've got a mental image right now.
Alright.
9:35 p.m. Cara Louise and Jonty are in the bedroom.
Yeah, I don't want to be looking back at DVDs of myself and having regrets.
And I was still like that this morning. I thought, well, I'm not going to be able to cheer up, and I was actually trying my best to be sensible. Once the cheer thing started, just my natural personality came out again, which probably doesn't do me a lot of good, but that's who I am. And
I think it's quite easy to like fall into like a kind of depressive frame of mind.
yeah,
So like you do have to kind of drag yourself out of it.
because I'm assuming I'm going on Friday, and if I do, I've lasted twice as long as...
Yeah, you thought you would.
Yeah.
Brian and Ziggy are at the smoking area.
I'm more than anyone who wanted to be inside much, so it seems stupid to be here and just... I don't know what. I think things too much.
What's bothering you at the moment? Is it anything to do with women or no?
No, I don't know. But every man's sweet. Thanks. It's just how I expected it to be. Like, I get on very well and everything.
That's cool.
Everything else is a bonus.
Liam is in the diary room talking about Brian.
It seems like he's feels under pressure to perform, you know, and it's not his personality to be behaving like that, so he might be under pressure, you know, or struggling to handle things a little bit.
What do you think might have caused Brian to be acting like this recently?
Oh, I don't know, maybe goose juice. He's had a bit to do with Amanda and stuff like that. Maybe, you know, you see it a lot, didn't you, when lasses are involved, lads changing a little bit. Maybe I did the other day, but, you know, his is a different way. He's liked it for a long time now, you know, and it was probably quite a morale boost to, you know, to finally pluck the courage to put the bite on her. So I don't know. He's crying about going in and out of rooms and people not talking about what he wants to talk about. You know, like, Bri, it's a bit selfish, you know. People are just chatting about what interests them, you know. They can't always be talking about Mercedes and cider. You know, he's one of me really good pals in here, and his crack's mint, but, you know, people didn't want to talk about what he's interested in all the time, and he can't just take hissy fits whenever they're not talking about his interests. If he's going to start, you know, start biting at people, I think it's going to shock him when people turn around and say, you know, pack it in, you're behaving like a Ben.
"10:32 p.m. Ziggy and Tracy are at the smoking area.
Oh man, my stomach. I'm eating way too much there.
Amy and Cara Louise are at the bar talking about Carol. Yesterday, Amy saw footage of Carol nominating her. Carol said Amy would do anything in the house, including sleep with someone.
She doesn't like me, and I have made the effort, but she's not. I'm open-minded to it, and there are lots of things about her that I don't like either. So I don't actually want to go and say, I'm sorry you feel this way. I kind of want to go and say, you narrow-minded bitch.
I know, but that's not going to get you anywhere.
No, but do you know what I mean? Like,
No,
I think,
I know,
why
you
should
don't want
why
to,
should I go and apologise?
You've got nothing to apologise for. But that's just purely because of the way you look, isn't it?
It's my career title and, yeah, the way my image, which to me is very narrow-minded, to not try and see beyond that.
It's not fair.
But that's why I kind of can't bother tackling it, because I just think if someone's that narrow-minded from the start, they're never going to change on it.
Some of the housemates are in the living area. Brian is in the diary room.
We've had a weird weekend. The dynamics of the house sort of changed a bit so quickly. I think it got to the point where I think some of us in this house have lived with each other for too long, sort of thing. Especially the hardest thing for me is when some people take to this house like a water for duck's back, and I don't. I scream. I not scream, but I get stroppy and I sulk out about stuff. And I just think to myself, I think I keep comparing myself to other people in this house, which I shouldn't do. And every time I compare myself to like, all the other boys, I think to myself, you really are less of everyone else. And it's stupid. I compare myself to Ziggy and Lynn the most because they deal with things better than I do. They deal with everything in this house better than I do. I don't know, sometimes when they have conversations, I do not know, have a clue what they're talking about, so I can't, not only can I not like, have a clue what they're talking about, if I go to another room, Jerry's having a conversation with Jonty and Cara, and I don't have a clue what they're talking about. I haven't really done much in my life, and they've done so much, and it just makes you feel a bit like off the lesser, because you're just sitting there in a conversation with her, and you just don't really got much to add to it about them. Yeah, that's great, yeah. And then it's just like, oh, Brian, you loser. I just think I'm getting to the point where I just need to sort my own head out so I know who I am again, so I don't need to think I'm the less of other people or think I'm in competition with other people, because I'm not, at the end of the day. But I love spending time with Man, so I hope she don't go. I hope Sam don't go either, but yeah, it's a weird time.
11:24 p.m. Jerry, Brian and Cara Louise are on the sofas.
Oh, guys, it's so boring tonight. Let's do something.
Yeah, you got clubbing.
Should we go clubbing? Yeah, let's go to Infernus.
Infernus.
You love it. You have to come and stay in club and pick.
Infernus sounds fun. All the guys to hang around the corners in no clothes.
They're just so easy. It's incredible. I was attacked in Infernus because I've never seen them before. All the girls were, you know, I got like 4 girls that spoke to me.
Was you talking to them about Greek philosophy?
Sorry, I discussed about...
Your place or mine?
No, I discussed about the evolution of Renaissance art.
Serious?
Like how from Giotto we reached... from Giotto to Cézanne, really, we went all the way to Impressionism. Yeah.
Impressions. The conversations last about 30 seconds.
Sam, Amy and Amanda are in the caravan.
I really do think our bed is cursed. Everyone who's slept in our bed so far has been evicted.
Odd. Scary. And I just laid on the boys' bed. The boys' bed's comfier. I think because they're heavier, they've squished it more.
Yeah.
It's not as hard as ours.
Tracy, Jonty and Liam are in the garden talking about Jonty's sex life.
Well, so when was it when you first decided that that's what you were interested in?
I can't ever remember not being interested in it. I mean, when I was little, when, you know, spankings or whatever came up on TV, because it wasn't even something that happened to me, but when it came up on television, I'd get a reaction down here, and I didn't realise what that was. I'm from the age of probably about 9 or 10 or something, and I didn't know what that reaction was, because nobody ever talks about it. And then, gradually, as I got older, I realised that this was an excitement reaction, sort of thing.
And when was it when you realised that when your pals were talking about sexy time that it just didn't bother you?
I suppose always. I mean, as soon as people started talking about it, I always thought, well, I don't like the idea now, maybe I'm not old enough, I'll like it one day. As I got older, it became obvious, well, if I'm not into it now, I suppose probably by the time I'd left school, and I still wasn't into it, it began to be obvious, you know, this wasn't a direction I was going to go down. And I did try, and it just didn't work. Because when we were doing our stuff, I managed to get very sort of up, as it were, but when I tried doing that, it didn't work. So obviously it's just not, I'm just not built that way. Well, how often do you lot do?
No, don't talk about it. March 23rd for the last time.
Well, I mean, as far as if you're at home,
the world know that now.
I think I've been regularly sexually. I lost my virginity very young, stupidly young. With some angles, I think.
Where's you live?
But if it made you happy at the time, even the other, you know.
I was 15.
No, I was a bit younger than 15. 12.
15. Well, that's well young.
But presumably you and her both had a...
That's well young. Right, no.
Liam's sharing a little bit too much about his sex life with the British nation.
Why about that, what you say now?
He's talking about losing his virginity.
That was stupid, really. But regularly sexually active I've been since I was about, I don't know, maybe 15, something like that.
That's interesting.
Kind of, there hasn't been...
What, a period with nobody?
A period of nobody.
I'd say the same, 16.
Really?
Yeah.
And if there were, how many times would you be doing naughty deeds with yourself at home?
Oh, yeah, regularly.
Yeah, man.
I don't mess about.
Yeah.
No. If something needs doing and doing well, you do it yourself, don't
exactly.
you? Exactly.
I think. That's been quite a bit. Whoopsie. Should we go and see if we can have it? Crumble. It's not apple crumble, is it? Not apple pie. It's crumble. I wish it was Kinder Wow! Come on, switch that. Let's go, girls. Come on. We're going. I'm feeling alright.
Get yourselves in there. Man talk out here.
We've had the window open the whole time.
I love that for Jen. It's just such a stupid little
Shit, what?
No, she's ribbing you.
I didn't hear a word.
Bothered? You just have willies in your mouths.
12:11 a.m. Amanda, Amy and Sam are in the bedroom. Jerry is in the diary room. He and Ziggy have not talked alone yet today.
The house is very, very quiet. Yesterday, after the nominations, Ziggy admitted to me that he had nominated me. And I thought, oh my God, my best friend has nominated me. Who should I trust anymore? I mean, there's no point. This is not the environment for me. And I was very, very hurt. I mean, I'm quite down about it because I feel betrayed. I feel loyalty for me is the #1 thing. And I have nothing to say to him at the moment. I'm not bitter or anything. I'm not angry. I'm just empty at the moment towards him.
Brian, Liam, Ziggy and Cara Louise are in the garden.
What do you find difficult, mate?
Oh, it's hard to explain.
I got the impression that you'd got yourself upset. You'd had a boost by the Amanda and the thingy situation, and then you'd fell back down a little bit, you know?
Yeah, probably right.
Is it out to do with feeling like you've got what you wanted for ages with her, and then you kind of tune out and you you don't want to...
Bit of that.
Aye.
There's a bit of that in that, because you've got to leave it like how it is.
Aye.
I'm alright with that, I'm more than alright with that. I wouldn't want to make her feel comfortable. I wouldn't want to...
There's still probably an idea that makes you think you just look at her some days and you just want to get a hold of her and all that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He'll happily sleep next to Cara.
Yeah.
I know the
Jerry,
boy will be.
come sleep next to me.
That's an offer you can't refuse, Jerry.
I'll come.
Okay.
Oh.
You know, that's the big boy.
Big brother was asking many questions about you.
Oh, well, they've asked me many about you as well.
Oh, bastards. They're taking the piss.
Not really, I haven't ever spoke badly on that side, so...
No, I spoke back.
You can speak as bad as you want.
No, I haven't spoken.
What?
You might as well have a chat about it and stuff now, eh?
No.
No, it's too late now.
Nah, man, it's only it's about 1 o'clock, there's plenty of time.
We have all the time in the world and there's not much happening in this house anyway.
I've said more than anything, you'll be the first person I call when I leave here.
I said exactly the same thing.
So there we go, as long as we both know that.
Yeah, tonight's probably good.
And we don't have to live here to speak.
No, we won't.
Clean my go.
He's just rinsing it up.
Come to my go.
We have all the time in the world.
No, it's not something.
Amanda and Sam, Amy, Jonty and Cara Louise face eviction from the Big Brother house. Who goes? You decide. To evict Amanda and Sam, call 090 11 21 22 24. To evict Amy, call 090 11 21 22 19. To evict Jonty, call 090 11 21 22 21. To evict Cara Louise, call 090 11 21 22 22. At least 10 pence from each call will be donated to charity, details of which can be found at channel4.com/bigbrother.